Hello and welcome to Madison Area Technical College. My name is Bernie Hose and I'm an instructor in the English department. Myself, along with Pam Larson from the math department, will be explaining how to interpret your compass placement scores to determine which English, reading, and math class is best suited for you.
To begin, I'm going to start with sharing some essential information that you need to know about your compass scores and the English and reading courses here at Madison College.
To determine which English or reading class you need to take, it is important that you review your 3 placement scores. The first is your E-Write, the essay portion. The second is your writing, which is the grammar portion. And the third is your reading score. Next, you need to think about what your academic and career goals are. We'll return to this point shortly.
In some cases, your compass scores indicate that you need to take one or a series of what we call here at Madison College skill-building courses. These courses provide you with the foundational skills in reading and writing that will help you be successful in all the courses required for your academic and career pursuits here at Madison College. With this information in mind, you will see that we have 2 types of skill-building courses, credit and non-credit. Here is a list of all the Madison College non-credit English and reading skill-building courses.
Your 3 compass scores indicate which of these courses you should enroll. These 2 courses are our credit English and reading skill-building courses. Again, your 3 compass scores indicate if you need to take one or both of these courses.
Now it's time for you to consider what your academic and career goals are and which English class to take. The question to ask yourself is, what do I plan to do after Madison College? And typically, there are 3 responses to this question.
If you plan to get a job in your program area, then the course that you want to take is written communications. Remember, if you're required to take a credit or non-credit skill-building course or courses, you must successfully complete those courses before you take this course. If your response is to transfer to a 4-year college or university, then the course you want to take is English 1. Again, if you're required to take a credit or non-credit skill-building course or courses, you must successfully complete those courses before you take this course. If your response is maybe pursue a bachelor's degree later, then you want to take English 1 also. Okay, now we are ready to review the documents that you received after taking the compass examination. You should have 2 documents. One is called the Compass ESL Standard Individual Report.
You should see your name as well as your Madison College student ID number or your national ID number. The other document is called English, Writing, and Reading Course Placement. Beneath that, you will see 3 columns. The first is compass scores, which lists all the possible ranges you can get on the compass examination. Next to the word compass score is the word placement, which lists all the credit and non-credit English courses. Next to the word placement is asset score. And currently, Madison College is not offering the asset examination.
Starting from the bottom, you will see the non-credit skill-building reading and writing courses. In the middle, you will see the credit skill-building reading and writing courses. And at the top of the document, you will see English 1 and written communications. Returning to the report with your name on it, near the bottom of the page in bold letters is the word Compass E-Write. Beneath that, look for the word holistic. To the right of the word holistic under the word score is a number. Typically, this number is anywhere between 2 and 8. In the example here, the score is a 6. Take a moment to determine what your score is. Moving on to page 2 of the document with your name on it, locate in bold letters the words Compass Writing Skills Placement Test, and below that the word Compass Writing Skills. And to the right of that the word Score. Beneath that you will see a number. On the sample here is the number 78. Take a moment to determine what your number is. Now we are ready to determine what your reading score is. Locate in bold letters the word Compass Reading Placement Test. Beneath that, locate the words Compass Reading, and to the right of that, the word Score. Beneath that, you will see a number. On the sample here is the number 99. Take a moment to determine what your score is. For the sake of the discussion, this student has decided that she will be getting a job after completing the veterinary technician program. With the English Writing and Reading Course Placement Sheet, we can determine which class the student should take. You'll remember she got a 6 on the E-Write, a 78 in Writing, and a 99 in Reading. The combination of her compass scores and her academic and career goals indicate that she can take written communications. She would take English 1 if she were planning to transfer to a 4-year college or university, or if she planned to return for her bachelor's degree sometime in the future. Take a moment to determine which class or classes you should enroll. Remember, your 3 compass scores need to be in the range determined for each course. For example, if you scored a 5 on the E-Write, and an 80 on the Writing, and a 77 on the Reading, then the course you need to take is Intro to College Writing before taking Written Communications or English 1. Or, if you scored a 5 on the E-Write, a 75 on Writing, and a 65 on the Reading, then you will take Intro to College Writing and College Reading Strategies before taking Written Communications or English 1.
For the sake of this discussion, this student has decided that she will be getting a job after completing the veterinary technician program. With the English, Writing, and Reading Course Placement Sheet, we can determine which class this student should take. You'll see she got a 6 on the E-Write, a 68 in Writing, and a 99 in Reading. The combination of her compass scores indicate that she can enroll in written communication. Note, she would take English 1 if she were planning to transfer to a 4-year institution, or at some point in the future she planned to return for her bachelor's degree sometime in the future. Take a moment to determine which class or classes you should enroll based upon your scores. Remember, your 3 compass scores need to be in the range determined for each course. Let's look at some more examples. For this particular instance, you plan to transfer to another institution to pursue a bachelor's degree or to take additional courses. And in this particular case, if you scored a 5 on the E-Write and a 77 on the Writing and then a 77 on the Reading, then the course you want to take is Intro to College Writing and College Reading Strategies before you take English 1. Again, the courses you want to take is Intro to College Writing and College Reading Strategies before enrolling in English 1. Let's look at another example. Let's say in this particular case you are a liberal arts transfer student, but your intent is to enroll in a program. But at the present you are liberal arts transfer while you're waitlisted to get into the program. And in this particular case, you scored a 5 on the E-Write, and a 75 in the Writing, and a 65 on the Reading. Then the courses you want to take are Written Communication and College Reading Strategies. Again, looking at another example, in this particular case, you scored a 4 on the E-Write, a 55 on the Writing, and a 45 on the Reading. Then the courses you need to take are Academic Writing 5 and 6 and Academic Reading 5 and 6. Note: when you take Academic Reading 5 and 6, the following course you take after that course is College Reading Strategies. If your plan is to go on for an associate degree here at Madison College, you will take College Reading Strategies along with the Written Communication course. If your plan is to go on and pursue a bachelor's degree by transferring to another institution, you will take College Reading Strategies first, and then in the following semester, English 1. If you have additional questions about which writing and reading courses to take, please do not hesitate to call me at area code 608-243-4220. I wish you the best of luck in your academic pursuits here at Madison College. Now we will move into the discussion about which math course is best for you. Scroll down further to look at our next example. You scored a 4 on the e-write, a 55 on the writing, and a 57 in the reading. Then the courses you need to take are Academic Writing 5 and 6 and Academic Reading 5 and 6. Note: when you take Academic Reading 5 and 6, the following course you take after that course is College Reading Strategies. If you have additional questions about which writing and reading courses to take, please do not hesitate to call me at area code 608-243-4220. I wish you the best of luck in your academic pursuits here at Madison College. Now we will move into the discussion about which math course is best for you.
Hello, my name is Pam Larson. I'm a math instructor at Madison College. I will now discuss how to interpret your math compass placement score. Let's look at this sample compass placement report together. On page 2 of this example, you will find the math scores. In my example, the student Jane Madison received a high score in pre-algebra, an 86, and a lower score in algebra, a 29. Notice that the placement domain is the algebra score. We will use this score to find the appropriate math class. If Jane had scored higher in algebra, she would also have a college algebra score and possibly a trigonometry score. If you do not have some of these scores, then the compass test did not feel you were ready for these tests yet. Here is another example of some scores from a student named Joe. Since Joe scored so well in his pre-algebra and algebra tests, he went on to take the college algebra and trigonometry tests. Note that the placement domain is the trigonometry score. Let's return to Jane's scores and find out what math class she should enroll in. Since Jane has a placement domain of 29 in algebra, she would place into elementary algebra. Jane could then take intermediate algebra or intermediate algebra part 1 followed by intermediate algebra part 2. Taking intermediate algebra in 2 parts just slows the traditional course down and spreads it over 2 semesters. If Jane had a higher algebra score, she would have been able to start right away in intermediate algebra. If Jane, however, had a lower pre-algebra score and did not qualify to take the algebra test, she would have some prerequisite math classes to take: math concepts, followed by basic algebra, or just basic algebra, depending on her pre-algebra score. After taking these prerequisite classes, Jane may then enroll in elementary algebra, followed by intermediate algebra. Joe, on the other hand, has a placement domain of 78 in trigonometry. Joe can enroll directly into calculus and analytical geometry. If you have any additional questions, contact Pam Larson at 246-6286 for math placement questions, or Bernie Hose at phone number 243-4220 for English placement questions. Thank you, and good luck!